All right, IWC. All right, pro wrestling fans. Welcome back to Guardian of Chaos, the YouTube channel here for Chaos Corner. We're in part two of the review, a live to tape watch along, match by match from AEW Grand Slam Australia. Long after everyone else covered it, we're here on a Wednesday. Dynamite, I guess we'll say the Fallout show for tonight. I'll be tuning in, I'll be reporting, but I wanted to let it sit in and marinate and listen to what these other podcasters in the community had to say and the fans, because this isn't a podcast, this is a fucking show. You know I'm in an appeal with YouTube. The Midnight Chaos Rider has been in here filling in, but I wanted to come back for this special review because there's been a lot of controversy from ringside to the matches to the outcome to the lack of talent that was there, but I thought it was a solid show. Very solid show. Certain things I liked, other things I didn't like. But we're going to watch along and do this together. Drop an elbow on that like button. Thanks for being here. Shout out to my mods, Austin Nance and the OTS Tribal Queen. One man, unique, unedited, unscripted, raw dog for you, the fans. And I'm going to start and continue to report on WWE and AEW events. You know I do it on Twitter at Big Daddy GOC every Monday night and Friday night, and for the pay-per-views and PLEs. You know I do it for AEW Dynamite and for Collision on occasion as well, and the pay-per-views. I'm going to start doing it live here on the channel as well, besides just doing the screen caps and the reporting for you guys. That's what's been requested. You have sent it into me. I've got dozens of emails and inboxes. So I'm going to, instead of continuing to do story time and history and the classics here on the channel, so where you actually learn something. So you're better off when you walk in than when you walked out, and you get facts, not just opinions. I'm going to start doing live tapes and watch-alongs and reviews and previews again here on the channel. So don't go anywhere. We're going match by match. Go back and check out. We just came out of Omega, Ospreay, Takeshita, Fletcher. Here we go. Now we're going to go into Okada and Buddy Matthews. Another outstanding, excellent match. Buddy Matthews, for as great as he is, has been used like garbage, in my opinion. Break it up into divisions, my thought. Cruiserweight or a light heavyweight. He would be your champion. To have all these small guys in AEW competing for world heavyweight championships, it doesn't make sense. If you're under 205 pounds, you shouldn't be in the heavyweight division. Maybe even if you're under 215, 220 pounds. Can we bring some tradition back? So that's what we're going to do here. Again, thanks for being here. As I said, the dust has settled. So I'm here to give you an honest review from someone who's been in the fucking ring, took the bumps, that can relate. Not that your opinion doesn't matter and you can't comment, because you can. And as you can see, we're here in the lounge, chilling out, hanging out. So we're going to jump into Okada and Matthews. And again, match by match. Go back and check it out. And YouTube, this is for you, and you still owe me over $1,000. Remember, I was a bounty hunter, private investigator, repo man, behind the walls for 25 years. I will get what I need to get. I earned it. And I'm not earning a nickel from this channel. You guys know that, right? So here we go. Again, a lot of talk about what athletes weren't there, what stars weren't there, the commentary team. I'm going to sit back and try not to step too much on Nigel McGuinness and Shivani, although I should. I like Nigel. Believe it or not, I kind of like Nigel McGuinness, and I do like that he brings back the old school tradition type of heel color commentary. Guys, Shivani ought to give it up. Step aside, get a new broadcaster in there. I don't know why Taz wasn't over there down under. Bring in some new talent. Give somebody else a try. Get somebody that's in there for experience. Shivani, you did your thing back in the day, and you were damn solid. But now, shouldn't you be in the back of the locker rooms or doing interviews or sit-downs or maybe in-ring interviews? Because I'm not sure if you still got it, kid. I'm not sure. Listen, a lot of people say that to me, but Chaos, we're not sure if you still got it. Oh, I still got it. Trust me when I tell you. So again, give me your thoughts and views in the chat. I want to know what you think about Grand Slam Australia. I know it was on Saturday. We're here today early on a Wednesday morning. It's bright and sunny outside. It's about 15 degrees, snow-covered, ice-covered. But when you live in the shadows of Titan Towers, that's what happens in the greater Northeast New England tri-state area. A lot of things going on. What do you think about the new LFG on Sunday nights with Undertaker, Bully, Booker, so on and so forth, Mickey James? What do you guys think about that show? Will you be watching it? You can drop your thoughts in on what you're thinking about upcoming WrestleMania, Elimination Chamber. We could talk about Raw, Netflix, SmackDown, which is right now garbage. Collision. This wasn't really a Collision show. You guys know that, right? This was supposed to be in a 50,000-seat arena. I'm repeating everything that was said. It was supposed to allegedly be a pay-per-view. They still had a solid crowd of 10K plus. And here comes the Rainmaker. Konnichiwa, bitches. Arigato from the Chaos San. And is that what everybody says in AEW, the word bitch? Whether it be Dustin Rhodes, Okada, I heard maybe Ricochet, or so. 10 different people have used it. Let's get into the match. International champion, I believe, or Intercontinental, International, TBS, whatever it is. Can you get rid of all those titles and bring maybe a U.S. title? How about that? Matthews, incredible shape. Looks like a Cro-Magnon, neon Cro-Magnon man. Okada has stepped it up lately. He had a lot of fanfare coming over here with his signing for millions. Legend in Japan. Didn't prove a lot over here being with All Elite, the EVPs. But has come into what we thought he was going to be when he first came over here. I believe this went about 10 minutes. Matthews in his home country of Australia puts on unbelievable matches. Beautiful shoulder breaker by Okada. But Matthews has been used terribly. Underutilized, underused, undervalued. He was okay with Malachi Black and Brody King, but he wasn't the focus. They didn't use them the right way either. And now Black is gone, and I think King and Matthews should split and go for singles. Okada to the top rope. Here he comes with that huge elbow drop on the mark. But not across the throat, the larynx near the head, like a la the Macho Man. This was more along the line of the chest and the abdomen. Could do a lot of business. And here he goes, Okada, for all of everybody. It's not from me to you. Calm down. Listen, I get it. I'm having a little coffee. Matthews, incredible shape. Ripped, shredded, jacked, buffed. Like shredded wheat. Okada's a big guy too, like Takeshita. You don't see too many Asians that are this size. There's a few and far between. Big knee to the jib by Matthews on Okada. Threw him up in the air, got him on the way down. Misses with the foot stomp. Okada with that short clothesline. Call it whatever you want to call it. The Rainmaker. I don't care what you call it. Where he grabs you a la like Jake the Snake used to do with that short clothesline. Devastating by Okada. But the way people no sell anything, and there's so many false finishes in this company and in today's business altogether, does anybody ever get finished by it and really pin unless there's 5 moves before it? I miss the 70s and the 80s, even into the 90s, where a finisher was a finisher. Okada outside the ring now. He's grabbing the belt. Let's sit in and listen for a little bit. I don't want any copyrights. YouTube. The appeal's on, man. And the Midnight Chaos Rider will be back. Roll up by Matthews. And he hits Okada with the foot stomp this time around. Here's the cover. Now this bout could have went a little longer. It only went 10 minutes. And if it was a pay-per-view, it would have went longer. Beautiful reverse suplex by Matthews. Here's the cover. Hooks the leg. Pro Wrestling 101. The crowd was in fuego all night. It had that big fight pay-per-view feel, even though it ended up only being a collision. And let's face it, as we go to commercial here, let's face it, the fans down in Australia kind of got screwed over, if you want to be honest. No, they thought it was going to be something different. AEW left a lot of information out, so I believe they kind of got screwed. It turned out okay. It was a solid show. Perhaps one of the best collisions they've had in a long, long time. Let's face it. And over the last couple of weeks, it's gotten a little better. And we'll get onto it, but the people at the top, you've lost so much momentum with MJF. You've lost everything with the Death Riders. I mean, let's get back up to ringside. I'll save that for another time when we get to the match. Both men outside of the ring. DDT by Okada on Matthews outside of the ring. I don't want the sound to be too much. I don't want to be too much. We want a nice balance. How's everybody doing? Is everybody okay? Remember to come back. We're doing this match by match. So this will be in segments. Put out the content for you guys. And again, the steps here are the small steel steps, 3 steps, barely the size of something you'd have at a training facility, a wrestling school, a dojo. It goes to show you they weren't prepared and didn't put everything into this, what they thought it was going to be because of ticket sales. Can you just be honest? We'd respect you, TK, and what you're trying to fucking do here if you were just honest. Admit it when you're wrong. Eat crow and don't underestimate the crow. Beautiful suplex from the top rope by Matthews, and he holds on into a big vertical suplex. Here's the cover. Again, just like with Omega and Ospreay, you know they weren't going to lose. You know Okada wasn't going to lose here, although it wouldn't have been a bad decision, but he's your guy you're paying millions to. A standing submission hold, what you would want to call a standing... what would you call that? A standing leg lock? Not really an ankle lock, but a leg lock with both legs crossed. And Matthews got it standing up as Okada's facing the apron. Nice reversal, and Matthews into the ref. Almost thought we were going to get a ref bump here, but we didn't. Matthews from behind. Okada won't let go of the ref. Oh, and a beautiful mule kick, reverse donkey kick. That's my nutcracker, his signature soprano. With that short clothesline, this could be it. Okada with the pin. Hello, McFly. A solid match. I'll give it 3 out of 5 stars. I gave the first one 4 out of 5 stars. This is 3 out of 5 stars. The first one might have been at 4.5. Okada retains the title. They didn't let Matthew shine as much. I realized they were on a time limit. They didn't let him shine enough. So that's my thought on this. Give me your thought. But a solid bout. Don't go anywhere. Come on back. I'll say that to say this. Don't you dare miss it.